Here we are at the governor's house. This is the governor. He's a kleptomaniac in this house, apparently, according to his dad here, who says he likes to steal socks. Right?
Right. Steals the socks.
So tell us more about this
Where
elaborate scheme.
When he gets the socks, he chews on them and maybe puts a hole in them.
Uh-oh.
And we can't get them back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, whose socks is he stealing?
Everybody's socks.
Everybody's socks?
Especially white ones.
You like the white ones the best? How come? Are they tasty?
Oh,
I mean, you're afraid he's going to eat them, but has he? Has he done anything? Has he ripped them? Has
yes, chews them up.
he chews them up? Okay. So we have the thief, and we have the damage, and we have the evidence. So we know it's really happening, Governor. So we want to reverse that psychology, and we want to pet him and relax him and say, good, no matter what he has in his mouth. I mean, within reason, but, you know, he has the sock, he has the shoe, he has his toy, he has whatever other wrong things that you might have out that he's picked up. And the reason that we do that is because we want him to be able to relax these muscles in here, so he naturally opens his mouth and he shares. And so what he's doing when he's stealing and destroying things is the opposite of sharing. But he also doesn't perceive you as a sharing person because you're always taking things away. So that makes these things very high value. So he gets the thing in his mouth. We have two ways of doing it. One is to do this petting and petting and petting until he relaxes and he opens his mouth even just a little bit and he gives it up, and then we give it right back to him. And we do that over and over again, maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times. And then on the 3rd or 4th time or 4th or 5th time, we throw something different out, like the ball that we want him to get, that we want him to use more often than the sock. So it sort of takes the taboo out of the socks, if you will.
Yeah.
All right, so that's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is to have the other identical toy or sock or object, so that when he comes back and sees that you have that, he's excited enough that he, again, these muscles give way and he opens his mouth and drops the item. Does that make any sense at all?
Yes.
All right. Oh, do you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? You do. So this is actually a very common problem, and it happens a lot in busy households with children, where there's a lot going on and maybe some things are left around on the floor, or with people who have new puppies and they're walking outside and they pick up leaves and things like this, and they're always getting things in their mouth, and people are always trying to prop open their mouth and take stuff out all the time. So what happens from the dog's perspective is they start to think whenever they have anything in their mouth that they are a BAD dog. We don't say BAD to the dog in the dog's presence. We might say not so good, but we don't say BAD. So what we're going to do, Richard, is we're going to teach him that he's a good dog when he has anything and everything in his mouth. So, good. What that can possibly do is teach him, if we do it this particular way, which is to pet the dog a lot and tell him he's a good dog, good boy, until he starts to relax and feel safe with whatever it is that he has in his mouth, and he starts, good! He starts to realize that we love him no matter what he has in his mouth. And then, good! As he's willing to open his mouth and let that go, we give it right back to him and praise him. Right back, good! Yeah, we have some other toys here for you too. So basically the psychology that we want to reverse is that he's BAD when he has something in his mouth, and then he gets everything removed to take it away, and we want to give him the opposite feeling. So, good, praise him.
Good.
Good, and give him the sock back. Good, or give him that one, yeah, good. And take that one away and have that one as backup. That's for our second plan. But this one first is just to pet him and praise him and pet him and praise him.
Good.
And then give it back.
Good.
So
Good.
just that little piece right there
Good.
is turning this into a game that you can play with him.
Yes.
And it seems like, oh, well, you're rewarding him for stealing socks. But in essence, you're not. You're teaching him that you love him, that he's a good boy no matter what he has in his mouth. When he relaxes and he lets it go, you give it right back to him so that you are willing to share. And sharing is the most important behavior, really, that you can teach with your dog. So now he's eating the sock. We could do the petting thing, but if we need a quick fix, we might get that backup sock here and wave it around, and as soon as he lets go of the first sock, we give him the second sock. There you go. Good. Now we'll let him get engrossed with this one. Ooh, look what I have. Good. And we just keep making a trade over and over again. And we can ultimately get this into more of a fetch even. That one. Like this one. Ooh, good. Good. You want this one? Good boy. Good job. Bring. Governor. Come. Governor. Come. Good. This one? You want this one? Good. All right, you do it next.
Come. Come.
Good.
Good. Good.
I didn't see you throw it.
Get it.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Good.
Come.
There you go.
Come.
That's it. Good. Show him this one. Good.
Good.
There you go. Now add in the out this time.
Good. We can do it next time.
Okay.
Come. 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 Governor, come.
Come. Throw
Pick
this
it up.
one. Throw this one. Throw it. Good. Call him over.
Governor, come.
Make him come over here.
Bring
Good.
Bring it.
Yes.
Bring it.
Good.
Out.
Good. Remember that you want to throw the new one before you pull the old one.
Okay.
Okay? Call him back over.
Governor, come. Come.
Good. Really good. No, not that. No, give that back. Throw this one first. Throw it. Yes. Now you take that one. Good job. Okay, do
Governor,
it again.
come.
He didn't see you throw that, Richard. All right, let's try it again. All right. Throw it. Throw one.
Sit.
Good. Throw it. Good. Call him over.
Come. Governor, come.
Governor,
Come.
Come right now.
Come.
Good. Show him the new one. Throw the new one. Wait. Tell him to go get
Go
it.
get it. Go get it.
Good. Woo! Add in the out this time. Ready?
Come.
Out.
Out.
Good. Nice. That one was good. That was good. Now when he comes back, you're going to throw this instead. Okay? Get him over.
Come. Governor, come.
Governor,
Come.
come right now. Governor, come.
Come.
Come on.
Come.
Bring it. Yeah.
Out. Governor, out.
Good, he did it. Good. Get rid of the sock now. And now you have two of these. Good.
Start with this one again.
Sure. Praise.
Good.
Governor, come on.
Come.
Good
Out.
Good. Nice. Exactly. Do it again. Throw the no. Throw the new one first.
Get it. Get the ball. Get it.
Oh, good
Good.
job. Woo! Right here. Good. Out.
Out.
Wave this one around. Tease him with it.
Out.
Good. All right, Governor. I don't know what we're gonna do with your dad, but we got you trained. Go get it. Bring. Good. Bring here. Out. Good. Good. Do high five.
High five.
Good. High five. Good. Do the other high five.
High five.
Good.
High five.
Good.